So this is how you inspect a flag. You might need some of the same parts that you already have on the flag if they're not serviceable anymore. For instance, you might need some zip ties and grommets. I'm just going to show you what we're looking for. The first thing is take the rubber band off. If there's more than one, you need to take both rubber bands off, and you're going to unfurl the flag, unroll the flag. Notice I'm doing it over the top of a table so that I don't have to worry about the flag touching the ground. At this point, I do want to be checking the color of the flag. We want to look to make sure that it's still vibrant. It's still bright blue, bright red, bright white, to just make sure that it looks good. I'm going to check the seam of the flag and just make sure that there aren't any obvious rips or tears. And then I'm going to look at the grommets, which is the little gold grommet that's being held in. Those will tend to start to tear. You can see there's a little tatter there. And then the bottom one, it looks pretty good. They don't have to be perfect, but they should not be tattered to where they're no longer respectfully flown. The next thing we're going to look at is the zip ties. Remember, the top zip tie has to be above the top grommet. The top zip tie has to be above the top black O-ring. If it's not, you'll need to change that, which means you might need to use your clippers to clip off the zip tie and put another one on. If it is in the correct location, then just make sure that it doesn't look like it's being worn, that it'll be able to fly for the entire week-long project. Then at the bottom, I'm going to do the same thing. In the bottom, I'm going to look at this one. The bottom zip tie has to be below the bottom black O-ring, and I'm just going to make sure that they're not sun damaged and that they're still holding and they're secure. After that, make sure that the pole does have a gold ball. I just push it on to make sure it's on there tight, and it is. And then at this point, I just roll the flag back up. And usually you have another person help you roll the flag up, but if you can do it on your own without the flag touching the ground, feel free to do that. You're going to roll it all the way up. Again, you're pulling it down like you pull down the shades in your house, and then put your rubber bands back on and set this in the pile of flags to be flown this year. If you do see a problem with the flag, or if you're not sure, check with one of the Rotarians. You can check with me, or you can check with one of the other Rotarians who are in charge of making sure that the flags all get placed properly. Thank you very much.